True Americana, baby. This song, Ted Nugent's fight for the Second Amendment and our other rights, and the info war. Match made in heaven. Here we come now.
Dogs are running. Feisty is our lifestyle. Come on, follow me.
We're at Ted Nugent's amazing Texas ranch, and I feel like I'm following the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. There he is right up ahead of us. It's good to be in America. It's good to be in Texas. It's good to have the Second Amendment, even though these bastards are trying to steal our damn birthright. We're going to win. We're going to stand up. They're not going to stop us. Thanks to folks like Ted Nugent and all of you out there.
We have the right to keep and bear arms, not just the king. The people, we the people have the right to keep and bear arms. If you try to take it away from us, we'll shoot you.
I'm kind of hesitant to even share this information, but once again, information is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Power is the capability of correcting wrong.
I'm usually dead on with a bow, but I'm actually sweating because Ted Nugent's watching.
My name is Ted Nugent. I'm entering my 70th rock and roll year of the American dream, my 70th hunting season. I got 14 grandkids and 7 wonderful kids, the most beautiful, dangerous wife in the world, the greatest hunting dogs in the world. I have machine guns and everything I want in life, the best sounding band, the best grinding rhythm and blues rock and roll band in the world. We have reached critical mass, and I'm loving every greasy, gory rhythm and blues Motown minute of it.
Yeah!
The people who hate me are haters because I'm so happy.
All right, folks, inside Ted Nugent's awesome ranch with his great wife and family, this is America. This is the heart of 1776.
Growing up, it's like I didn't have to have Twilight Zone or Mad Magazine or One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest or The Planet of the Apes or Clockwork Orange. I got the media, academia, Hollywood, and half of our government to keep me entertained. But even as I chuckle stating these things, because you have to laugh or you'll cry, if I didn't believe that conservative values, basic constitutional Bill of Rights, Golden Rule, 10 Commandments, common sense was alive and well, I'm not even going to say publicly what I would do, but you know damn well what I would do. But I believe that that positive force is going to win in the end, and that we are winning incrementally every day, even though the media is in their scramble to dishonestly create fake news as representing otherwise. I believe the positive spirit is as strong as it's ever been.
And because the spirit's coming back, it makes it that much more important. Don't you feel it, that we've got to fight and win and to realize what we're up against, because we've really drawn out the other side to show their true America-hating evil, their true prosperity-hating evil. They're trying to conquer us. I can feel their will. I can see it. They're control freaks. So for me, it's such an animating contest just to get them off my back.
Well, and that's why they hate me so much, because I'm uncontrollable. And in all this observation of the good, the bad, and the ugly, it's important to note that my name is Ted Nugent. I'm entering my 70th rock and roll year of the American dream, my 70th hunting season. I got 14 grandkids and 7 wonderful kids, and the most beautiful, dangerous wife in the world, the greatest hunting dogs in the world. I have machine guns and everything I want in life, the best sounding band, the best grinding rhythm and blues rock and roll band in the world. But the most important thing I can say is there's only one thing more dangerous than a sow grizzly bear with cubs nearby, and that's Ted Nugent with more confidence. We have reached critical mass, and I'm loving every greasy, gory rhythm and blues Motown minute of it.
Yeah!
When all hell breaks loose, I go back to the sanctity of perfection.
Not only do I want to make America great again, I want to make America healthy again. So that's one of the things that I'm working on. We can't control everything that's going on right now, but we can control how we're feeling and how we're exercising and living our daily lives. And we're not perfect. Ted and I eat kind of whatever we want, but 80% of what we eat is pure, lean, protein, venison, lots of veggies, but you got to take care of yourself. Who wants to stand in line waiting for the doctors, going to the hospital? Not me. So I'm going to take care of myself.
Where Shemaine has a Queen of the Forest segment on our Spirit of the Wild show. It's been the #1 show for 28 years on Outdoor Channel. I can't imagine why. and her Queen of the Forest is a reach out.
It's educate. Well, I started it because I wasn't raised in a hunting family. My dad didn't hunt. I never had been around
Never
guns.
touched a gun until she met me. She
rock,
grabbed mine.
or rock and roll, but that's another story. So I was basically baptized by fire, walking into Ted's world, and I realized, wow, I'm actually a tomboy at heart. I used to race motocross.
She was a motocross champion.
Yes, I love getting my hands dirty, and I love being outdoors. So this really fit in with my lifestyle, the hunting, outdoor adventure lifestyle. But I realized there's a lot of women, what if they never had that opportunity to be exposed to hunting or guns? How would they feel? So I took women who hunt, women who don't hunt, I paired them together, and I let them sit in a tree stand and watch nature unfold. Because if you've never hunted, how can you have an opinion about it? If you've never shot a gun, how can you have an opinion
It's a form of
about it?
relaxation and meditation, isn't it?
Yes.
Healing powers of nature. And
Yes.
100% of the non-hunting women fell in love with it. Many of them were either already anti-hunting or inclined to be anti-hunting with the propaganda. They're cowards because they murdered defenseless animals, until they realize that it's about conservation, wise use, balancing of wildlife. And each and every one of them were changed by
Yes.
that. And we
And
do it all the time. You remember when I had Anthony Bourdain out here, he was a liberal, left-wing, anti-gun zealot from Manhattan. Within 15 minutes of him shooting some of my guns, he went, "This is so much fun, I can't believe it." The shit-eating grin he had on his face is inescapable. I've done that with thousands of people. I have literally eliminated the brainwashing of thousands of people just by honestly articulating the joys of aim small, miss small marksmanship, the mystical flight of the arrow, and the healing powers of nature. And the most dramatic and profound example is my 50-year-old son, Theodore Fleetwood Nugent, who I put up for adoption in 1968, and we got back together when he was 42. Raised in New York City, surrounded by liberal propaganda all his life, voted for Barack Obama, and I sat down. It was an emotional reunion. So here we have the poster child of liberal indoctrination, and he discovered that Ted Nugent was his dad. So once he came out of that vortex of culture shock, which only lasted a couple of minutes because I hugged him, we cried, we celebrated our lost time and how we're going to be dedicated to make up for it. Father, son of blood and spirit. And not 5 minutes later, I completely reversed his anti-gun brainwashing. I completely reversed his anti-conservative liberal policies, because he owns 3 restaurants, and I explained to him why all those regulations destroy his bottom line. And you could see he would wince a bit, furrow his brow, and go, "Boy, Dad, I never thought of it like that." We took him to the firing range, and I said, "There's a tool. Handle it with care, conscientiously," and he fell in love with the shooting sports, fell in love with hunting. So I promise, with sincere, genuine articulation, you can eliminate the liberal brainwashing of any age, a kid, a grown man, an old woman, with just a few moments of articulating why it's wrong, the evidence that is unlimited evidence to prove that liberal policies destroy everything, and the unlimited evidence that the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Ten Commandments, the Golden Rule, and a work ethic is the only path to quality of life.